What is up, YouTube? My name is Eben, and today I'm bringing you kind of a fun deck I've been messing around. It is Plusle, and when we are talking about Plusle, of course, we really are talking about Plusle with Minun, of course. Plusle is a really small 70 HP mon, if you don't know. It's 1 lightning, it does 10 damage, but if you have a Minun on your bench, it actually does 60 instead, which is nice because that pairs with Choice Band to deal 90, and then obviously that can double to 180 if you're exploiting weakness or something like that, or just trying to 2-hit KO things, since you only give up 1 prize for Plusle, unlike the GXs, they'll give up 2. Minun's kind of interesting. You can draw a card on turn 1, or you can put 20 on the active and 20 on a bench, so that's kind of cool. What we're trying to do here is, like I say, exploit weakness on a lot of the meta, so we're running 3 Mews who can easily copy that tag team boost attack, and they can hit super effectively on fighting decks, like things like Buzzwole, and of course you can also hit like Necrozma, like regular Necrozma with Mew as well. And it even comes with free retreat, which is really, really awesome. And once again, our price trade-off is really favorable in this deck. We are running 1 Marshadow GX. It is a GX, so 2 prizes not quite as nice, but hopefully can live 1 hit. And this is here basically just to get benched to exploit Zoroark GX's attack. You can, and I have actually today before recording, I actually managed to fire that off, where I one-shotted a Zoroark by getting a Choice Band on a Marshadow that only needed 1 lightning on it, of course. And then I played Professor Kukui, and boom, that one-shotted a Zoroark, which felt amazing. It was just really fun to do. This is a really fun deck. I am opting for 1 Tapu Koko. You don't have to run Tapu Koko, but I like it. It's just another free retreat mon, and Flying Flip can do some spread damage to pick off things that may have taken a big hit but not quite died in one of your other attacks. And we're also, for draw support, I thought a lot about it, but I've decided to run a 2-2 line of Auxiliary Remoraid, because we go through the deck really, really fluidly, and speed is key. Speed is very, very necessary for this deck to be effective, for it to actually work. You need to be very, very consistent. So we definitely want to make sure we hit the Auxiliary. If we don't want to have like a 1-1 line and then prize one or the other, and then we can't evolve to it. We want to build that up very, very quickly. So that's your whole Pokemon lineup. Pretty good. Like I say, this deck is ridiculously consistent and it's a lot of fun to play. We have, supporter-wise, we're running 4 Cynthia, because we don't want to necessarily trash our mons trying to set up. We have 3 Ns for very similar reasons, but we are running 3 Sycamores just for that, just that straight raw draw power. So that's pretty much the draw support lineup. Professor Kukui is mainly here for the damage, but he does, of course, also draw you cards. We're running 2 because that definitely helps pick up some important KOs, like Buzzwole GX, for instance. 190 HP, just out of our double damage range from Mew. But with Professor Kukui, we can definitely turn that into a 1-hit KO and accelerate through some prizes. And our final supporter is, of course, 3 copies of Guzma, just because it's just that important. This is also a great way to pick up surprise KOs from the bench really quickly. This deck is very aggressive. So, Pokeball-wise, item-wise, we're running 4 Nest Balls, because we don't rely on Tapu Lele or anything like that. All our Pokemon want to go straight to our bench, so that's just an amazingly useful item for us. Probably going to be pretty big after rotation. We're also running 4 Ultra Balls. That really helps Auxiliary out, and of course it's still searching those mons to make sure we get those consistent starts that we're looking for. We got 4 Choice Bands, because that extra 30 is really important for us. We've got 3 Order Pads. I mainly ran 3 Order Pads just because that's how it worked out by the time I finished building it. You could easily drop, like, say, Tapu Koko to run a 4th, and that'd be cool too. It's a card that can disappear out of your hand to help boost Auxiliary, but it's also just a useful card, period, anyway. We got 2 Rescue Stretchers to make sure, in case our opponents try to, like, pick off our Minuns or something like that, we can get them back. We can also restuff the deck in general. It's just really useful for us. We got 1 Field Blower, just 1. We can Order Pad for it if we need, but we're not as scared of a lot of tools or anything, so one's good. We're also running 1 Counter Catcher. This is another card you could opt for a second copy of if you want. It would make sense. It's just kind of an extra Guzma one we can also play a supporter to go get. We're running 1 of on the Floatstone as well, just in case we need to get Auxiliary out. And Super Rod, because we can just restock energies and get back Plusles or whatever we happen to need. So it's just one more way we can kind of do that and offer a little bit of recursion. And finally, our energy lineup is ridiculously straightforward. It is just 8 lightning energies, and that is all she wrote, because everything just wants to attack with lightning energy. That's it. That is the deck. It's a lot of fun. Try it yourself. So the season winds down. If you're not gearing up for one of the major events, now's the time to just kind of kick back and have some fun. And there are a few decks in this format that I think are more fun than Plusle Minun. Definitely give it a try. And until next time, like, comment, subscribe, check out my channel for more content like this, and I will see you next time.